Hey, if you're a seven-figure entrepreneur still doing your own sales calls, you're about to lose everything you built. If you don't know me, my name is Robbie Summers. I've personally done over $100 million in high-ticket sales, trained over 1,000, hired and trained over 1,000 salespeople that have generated hundreds more. And I did it all by breaking the one rule every sales guru teaches. The old sales model is not just outdated, it's a ticking time bomb that will destroy your business. Here's why. Every day you spend on sales calls is a day that you're not building your company. You're trading CEO work for closer work. Guys, that trade, it's going to bankrupt you. And the big problem is this: most entrepreneurs believe because they're the best closer on their team, so they keep the sales hat on. They tell themselves nobody can sell like they can, and they're right. But that's exactly what's killing their growth. Let me show you 3 facts that prove why this is urgent. Fact 1, buyers spend only 17% of their buying time with salespeople. That's a Gartner finding. The rest of the time, they're researching on their own. This means your sales call is not the main event anymore. It's the final confirmation. If you're still trying to persuade people from scratch on a call you've already lost, it's not going to work. Fact 2, 61% of people prefer a rep-free experience. They don't want to talk to you. They want to make the decision on their own terms, but here's the twist. Rep-free buying creates more purchase regret, more refunds, more chargeback, more reputation damage. So the buyer wants less human contact, but needs more human guidance. That's the paradox you have to solve. Fact 3, pressure selling is now a legal and financial liability. The FTC has explicit rules about misrepresentation in sales. Recordings are everywhere. Screenshots are instant. Reviews are permanent. One bad sales call can cost you your payment processor, your reputation, and your business. The Wolf of Wall Street playbook doesn't just feel wrong anymore. It's operationally expensive. It's business suicide. It's going to cost you leads. It's going to cost you reputation. I learned this the hard way. I got a referral from somebody and started talking and working with them. They just weren't ready. I could have very easily high pressured him. I've heard people say things like, your life is going to suck, you're a loser, whatever. You're just totally ruining deals. That's not what we want to do. We want to make sure we're helping people. So this person wasn't ready to go, and I didn't slam him hard. I just said, okay, here I am. 3 months later, he called me up. We've literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this guy because I did things the right way, because I took care of the customer rather than just tried to push him into the sale. If somebody doesn't buy today, I want to leave them with such a good taste in their mouth about my goods, my products, my services, or my clients, that when they are ready, they know I'm the only option for them. So many times I've had people call me up a month later, 6 months later, 2 days later. They weren't ready initially, but because I took care of them and did it the right way, it's literally turned into millions of dollars for the sales lever. Now, you might be wondering if that means sales is dead. It's not. But the role has completely changed. The future of sales is not more human, it's more selective human. Most of your sales process should run without you. It should be systems, it should be automation, but you can't forget the human touch. But it's got to be rare, and it becomes more valuable. That human should not be a closer. It should be a decision guide, a trusted consultant, somebody help them to get over their fear, somebody who helps the right person to say yes and the wrong person to say no. Here's what it looks like in practice. Decision guides are somebody who actually cares more about the customer than the commission they're going to make. If I look at the person as a person who has hopes, goals, dreams, and I have a way to help them, all I've got to do is just guide them to that help. Now, all of a sudden, sales isn't greasy or grimy. Sales just becomes helping people. How many people love the idea of helping somebody? Nobody loves the idea of salespeople, but everybody likes a helper. And if I can get somebody to help me do anything, that's awesome. It's great. So really what it comes down to is if I look at people as people rather than objects or commissions, good things happen. So first you got to replace persuasion with diagnosis. Your job is not to convince. Your job is to uncover the truth. Is this person the right fit? Do they have the problem you solve? Can they afford the solution? Are they ready to take action? If the answer to any of those is no, you disqualify them. Not because you're mean, because you're protecting not only your brand, but the customer as well. Why do I want to bring somebody in my program that can't do the program? This is a series of gates that filter people before they even talk to a human. Application forms, pre-call questionnaires, automated education sequences. These tools, they do all the heavy lifting and they weed out all the tire kickers. They educate serious buyers, they set expectations, and by the time somebody gets on a call with me, they're already 70% sold. The call is just confirmation. Now, I've had a lot of uncomfortable conversations with entrepreneurs about quitting their sales and getting somebody else to do it. The problem is the entrepreneurs think every lead is $10, $20, $50,000 sale, which it's not. They think every Facebook friend is supposed to be a lead. It's not. A lead has got to be somebody who raises their hand and says, yes, tell me more about your current offer, not I liked your posts on Facebook. That's what it's got to be. If you do that and put all that together, and you can talk to those entrepreneurs and say, listen, your power, your beauty, go out and create more offers and let them spend their time on their superpower, not on sales. You, as the salesperson, do your superpower sales And the entrepreneur can go serve the clients, make better offers. And all you have to do is you send me leads, I send you back money. It's so simple. The third part is you build the systems that make care scalable. This is the part most people miss. They think that care means spending more time with each person. It doesn't. Care means building a process that serves people at the highest level without burning you out. That means CRM pipelines that track every stage, automated follow-up sequences that feel personal, calendar systems that prevent no-shows, call recordings that let you improve over time, simple reporting that shows what's actually working. Now, the most common excuse I hear from entrepreneurs about systems is that either they don't know how to do the tech or they're going to lose the personal touch. If you don't know how to do the tech, go hire somebody on Fiverr. It's not that hard. You can get them to do it and build it. Get a ClickFunnels or a GHL expert for cheap. As far as losing the personal touch, if all you're selling is something that's under $1,000, $2,000, you don't need much of a personal touch. If you've got deals that are over $2,000, you have to be the personal touch. It has to have a salesperson in there. There's got to be multiple touch points. In fact, for everybody, for a high ticket sale on average, they've got to consume over 3 hours of content, have 7 different offers and 11 different contacts with you or your product. So that could be talking to somebody, a Facebook post, watching a YouTube video, whatever it is, they've got to have those comments. They've got to have those contacts. So once you have those systems in place, you got to have the right ecosystem to blend along with the automation, your personal touch. So it doesn't replace the human touch, it protects it. They make sure that the humans that show up at the right moment with the right energy. Fourth, you measure what actually matters. Most teams only measure closes, a dollar figure. That's a mistake. Every single person in your company should be obsessed with DPL or dollar per lead. From your janitor to your founder to your salespeople to your marketing team, everybody needs to know and understand what dollar per lead is. If I know my dollar per lead is $2,000, I know I can spend $500 on acquiring that lead because I just made $1,500. I bring one lead in, it's worth $2,000 because that's what I know what my sales team does. Okay, I can spend $500, $1,000 to acquire that lead. Now I can scale. Now I can grow based on numbers, based on facts, not based on feelings or that I like my product or that it's good. When I need to add a new salesperson, I know if I turn the ad spend up, then I'm going to get more leads and I'm going to need to find more people. And so all of those things that people measure, they're all great, but the most important thing is dollar per lead. It's not that things like refund rate or time to decision, chargeback rate, retention, referrals, those are all important, but that dollar per lead is so critical to your success. These metrics tell you if you're building a real business or just a revenue mirage. Because here's the truth, a close that leads to a refund is not a win. It's a loss disguised as revenue. And in the old model, that happens all the time. People were so pressured into buying things they don't need. They regretted it. They canceled. They did a chargeback. This model is dead because the sales team was just looking for the next victim, not the next person to help. This new model is you get paid for making sure the right person never says yes to the wrong thing. Listen to that. The only people you're going to be helping in your program are the right people. The only leads that you're driving in are the right people. The only leads that your salespeople are talking to are the right people. That's the shift from always be closing to always be caring. And caring is not soft. It's the hardest thing you can do. Because saying no to revenue that doesn't serve the customer, it means disqualifying people who don't want to give you money. It means building the process that prioritizes long-term relationships over short-term cash. But when you do that, something incredible happens. Your retention goes up. Your referrals go up. Your reputation goes up. Sales become easier. Your sales team and your salespeople are happier. Your revenue actually becomes predictable because you're not chasing new customers to replace the ones who left. You're building a base of people who stay and grow with you. Now, here's when AI comes in the next 3 to 5 years. I see AI changing so many things, technology, so many different things in medical, legal, computer, sales, all that. AI technology is going to help change that. And if your superpower is sales, technology and AI is just going to make you better. AI is not going to replace closers. It's going to replace the messy middle, the follow-up, the schedule, re-explaining basics, internal admin. All of that gets automated. And what's left is the elite human role, decision guidance, emotional clarity, accountability. That's what you should be doing, not chasing leads, not repeating the same pitch 50 times a week, not managing a calendar. You should be the person who shows up at the critical moment and helps someone make the best decision of their life. That's the future. And if you're still doing everything yourself, you're not building towards that future. You're stuck in the past. So here's what you need to do. Stop being the best closer on your team. Start being the best builder. Build the system to let other people close. Build the qualification process that protects your brand. Build the follow-up sequence that nurtures relationships at scale. Build the metrics that show what's real. And build a team that can execute all of it without you. If someone watching this has never built a sales team, the number one thing to do is to hire a sales manager. The way I teach you how to hire people inside my book, The Art of Sales Leverage, go there, hire a sales manager. Guys, it takes time. Do it the right way. And if you do it the right way, you'll find a rock star and somebody that hits a home run with you every single time. When I worked with Russell Brunson for about 15 years, I saw Russell every single day doing something that is so hard for entrepreneurs to do. He wasn't worried about the sales. He was worried about the marketing. And so he published every single day, do a webinar every single week. And he just stuck to it. And it's that stick-to-itiveness that made all the difference in the world for Russell. Because the most profitable version of sales is the version where you stop trying to get money from people and start trying to get truth with people. That's the shift. And it's not just ethical. It's the only model that survives modern transparency. There's so many things that sales gurus say. Sometimes I think lie is a really strong word. I think that some of them out there, they know they're lying, but I think a lot of them just think their goods or products, services are just for everybody. And at the end of the day, what you do doesn't work for everybody. We have to find the right people for who it works and get it out there. Marketing is designed to attract the right people, but it's also supposed to repel the wrong people. And really the only people that I want to be talking to, that I want to be working with, are the right people and getting them moving on the right path. So let me ask you this. Are you still wearing the sales hat because you're the best at it? Take it off. Take the sales hat off. Or are you afraid to let it go? Guys, if you want to learn how to build the system that makes this possible, watch the next video on this topic. I'll show you exactly how to replace yourself in the sales process without losing quality. Hey guys, hit like on my videos if I've been able to help you. Follow me and let's see what else we can do to build sales and build your business.